Aw, look at that way super cute rainbow. It must be a very good sign for today. Hey everybody, welcome to Unprotected 6 Wednesday edition. This is Rob, and I'm filling in on Wednesday this week. Wednesday's not supposed to be my normal day. It's going to be Mondays in the future, but we decided to switch days, Victoria and I, this week, because, you know, if you watched her video from Monday, which you should have, you'd already know about her dramas. So we switched this week, which I know is really weird to switch on the first week of a new project, but what are you going to do? So yeah, Unprotected 6 is a new project that I guess you could say Mark, who you're going to see tomorrow, was kind of his brainchild, but I think it's a cool concept. Got a bunch of people that know each other on LiveJournal together to do some YouTube blogging and just have a little fun, ask each other some questions, get to know each other, and be a little silly when we feel like it. I'm popular on the internet. I'm popular on the internet. I'm popular on the internet. So if you haven't figured it out already, I'm Rob, and I'm 29 plus 1 years old from Sacramento, California, which, unlike Victoria, I actually kind of like it here, but maybe it's because I've pretty much spent my entire life here. I grew up here, I was born here, raised here, went to school here, and I've pretty much lived in the Sacramento area my entire life. It's kind of cool. You know, I think one of the really cool things about Sacramento is that you have so much stuff that's nearby that you can do. Like, for instance, you know, San Francisco is only about an hour and a half drive away. If I want to go up to Tahoe, do some skiing, I could go that way for another hour and a half over to the east. If I want to go to Chico and get some cheap drinks, I could drive up north for 2 hours. If I want to go to Disneyland, it's only like 6 hours of drive to LA, which you could totally do in a weekend. So yeah, the best part about Sacramento is the fact that it's really easy to get out of town. You might also know Sacramento as the home of the governor, but whatever, I didn't vote for him. But anyway, let's talk about me some more. Some other things about me: I co-host a radio show on the internet on Sunday nights about video games. It's called Orange Lounge Radio. It's been running on the internet for about 7 years now. It's been a crazy long time. We started it in 2002. We started about like games like Dance Dance Revolution and those, you know, music-based video games. Because, you know, I like music, I like video games. Why not combine the two? And it just started with a bunch of friends that kind of knew each other from the arcade. Myself and my friends Jamie and Matt, and we all came together to do the show. We've been doing it every Sunday night. We don't talk so much about DDR and stuff because DDR is not cool anymore. Maybe it's a little cool. It's like guilty pleasure cool at this point. But now, you know, we talk about all types of different video games. So, you know, that's kind of cool. I'm kind of nerdy, so, you know, be warned. I'm trying to think of what else I love besides video games. You know, not a lot right now because I'm single, and, you know, Valentine's Day is always tons of fun when you're single. But, oh, I do love food. I really, really love food. I love you. No, I love you. No, I love you. Come here, you. You've been bad. You've been very bad. Come here. That's actually kind of no joke about the food thing, because I was actually really sick last year in 2008. I was in the hospital for a few days. I don't mean to like bore you with my sob story, but it was interesting. I had to have my gallbladder out because of it, which is a very, you know, common surgery, whatever. But it was very interesting last year because it kind of gave me a new appreciation for, you know, life and everything. And without getting too deep, it was definitely an experience, and it has definitely made me thankful and a lot more adventurous, which is probably why I'm likely to do things like this, where I make a complete ass of myself on the internet for all of your amusement. But hey, whatever, you only live once, right? So Victoria asked a really sick and perverted question about our favorite sexual position. I'm actually in that position right now, and it's up to you to figure out if I'm wearing pants or not. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and close by asking my own question, and I'm going to ask a much more G-rated question, and I'm going to ask everybody, where do you most want to travel to? Because I love to travel. I've gotten to go to a lot of like really cool places. Like I just went to Hawaii a couple months ago, and I've been to Canada, Vancouver, which I loved. I've been to New York City, which is pretty awesome. Sadly, I haven't gotten to go really across the ocean just yet. I really, really want to go to Australia someday, hopefully England at some point. I actually take that back. I went to the Caribbean once when I was 7. No joke. My parents took us on this cruise, my grandparents, to go around the Caribbean, which sounds cool and all, but part of the places we were stopping were Colombia and Panama in the mid-'80s. I'm surprised I didn't get sold into slavery. Well, anyway, even some of those places would actually be pretty cool to go back to now. Even like South America, I'd love to go to. I missed an opportunity to go to Argentina this last year, which was a real bummer because I was sick and everything. But yeah, I want to do a lot more traveling, so I want to know what place you guys most want to go to. I would say the place I most want to go to that I haven't gone to yet is Australia. I really want to go to like Sydney and Melbourne, but it's so expensive to fly over there. But someday, maybe for my birthday, like next year or something. So that's going to do it for this week's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next Monday on my usual night. Have a good one.